From Wish TV and the All Indiana Podcast Network, this is the News 8 Daily 8 Podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update.
Hi, this is Hannah Mordeau, and this is your News 8 Daily for Wednesday, August 20th. We're in for a cooler day today. Lots of clouds outside right now, starting in the 70s. But as the day goes on, you're going to feel the wind of change. Things are going to be more refreshing outside. Highs will be in the lower 80s, just topping out in that. And then as the days go on, we're going to feel better from here. New on Daybreak, there are questions about the relationship between the Colts and their now backup quarterback. Anthony Richardson's agent tells ESPN he is unsure of his client's future with the team now that the Colts have named Daniel Jones as their starting quarterback for the regular season. Agent Derek Jackson stopped short of demanding the Colts trade Richardson, but he tells ESPN trust is a big factor and that it is, at best, questionable right now. The agent also alluded to the Colts bringing Richardson back as starter last year after benching him for 2 games. The agent said, when they needed a big play last year, whose hands did they put the ball in? Anthony's. The agent's words are dramatically different from what Richardson said after coach Shane Steichen announced Jones as the first-string quarterback yesterday.
It's not just this moment, it's life. Everything doesn't always go your way, but that doesn't mean you got to stop living life. I'm still here. I'm still willing to work. I'm still willing to grow, and I'm still willing to be, a great quarterback in this league. So whatever God has in store for us and this team, I'm all for it, and I'm here 100%.
The Colts signed Jones to a 1-year contract in the offseason. Steichen says some of the factors in starting him are operation at the line of scrimmage and his ball placement during the preseason games. New on Daybreak, police say someone shot and killed a UPS employee after work outside of a UPS logistics facility on the northwest side. Officers were called just before 10 last night to West 81st Street near Zionsville Road, just east of 465. IMPD says the person was sitting outside the facility when someone shot them. The victim later died at a hospital. Investigators at the scene told News 8 they have no solid leads on a possible suspect or motive. The mayor of Beech Grove says that the city will change something at a troublesome curve. It's just east of Sarah T. Bolton Park where 13th Avenue ends. You can curve east on Churchman or turn west on Mann, but you cannot go straight. People, though, keep doing that, damaging the park and its Veterans Memorial. The most recent wreck happened late last week. Police say an impaired driver with a child in his car slammed into the memorial. We talked to the mayor, James Kaufman, who says that it's the 3rd time in 3 years that someone has missed the curve.
A couple things that we can do is a couple of them are additional signage, advisory speed limits, possibly a flashing alert light to say, hey, curve ahead, or additional curbs and sidewalks to kind of limit and keep the cars from coming into the grass area or to the homes that are around here.
Kaufman says the city is working to repair the memorial. Indiana State Police are praising one single squad of officers for recovering 192 stolen cars so far this year. The Night Shift B Squad in Indianapolis. Troopers say there are 13 officers on the team, and they recovered 57% of the total number of stolen cars found in Indianapolis so far. State Police say the numbers are far ahead of last year, and the squad's reputation has other agencies across the state calling them for help.
These troopers have gotten really good at strategically putting themselves as a team in certain areas so that they can intercept that car the moment they get the notification instead of trying to chase it through the city.
That was Sergeant John Perrine. He says that the Night Shift B Squad is also responsible for putting more than 350 people in jail so far this year. Marion County's Metropolitan Development Commission could vote today on plans for a data center in Franklin Township. Developers want to build on 468 acres of farmland near Troy Avenue and Post Road. Google is backing the plan. Developers say the project will bring new jobs. People who live in the area tell us they're worried about pollution and the center's use of water and other natural resources.
Is this what you'd want in your backyard? Constant noise, constant interruption. We understand something will be developed here one day. We just want something that'll actually provide for the community.
The Metropolitan Development Commission is scheduled to meet at noon today at the City County Building. If the commission approves the data center plan, it heads to the full City County Council next month. In Texas, more state Democrats are refusing Republican demands aimed at keeping them in the state. GOP leaders say that Democrats must allow law enforcement officers to follow them. Initially, one Democratic representative refused and spent Monday night on the House floor. Several more then joined her last night. It's the latest skirmish over whether to redraw congressional districts. A first attempt failed when Democrats resisted by leaving the state. The process is poised to start all over again today. The federal government says immigrants seeking legal pathway to live and work in the U.S. will now face screening for what the government calls anti-Americanism. U.S. Citizenship and Immigration Services says its officers will do the checks looking for what the office considers endorsements of anti-American, anti-Semitic, or terroristic views. The screening is for people applying for citizenship, a green card, or other benefits. Critics say the new policy is too subjective and would allow immigration officers' personal bias to cloud their judgment. Let's go to Jane King now with your business headlines. She starts with farmers and their plea to the president.
These are soybean farmers, and they say they are near a, quote, trade and financial precipice and cannot survive a prolonged trade war with China. China's a huge buyer of American soybeans, or at least was. Now, that was the warning from Caleb Ragland, who is the president of the American Soybean Association, in a letter to President Trump. And he urged the administration to reach a deal with China to remove the tariffs and, if possible, include significant soybean purchases. China has not made any purchases of U.S. soybeans ahead of the harvest. Well, Home Depot says it will raise some prices because of tariffs. Until now, America's largest home improvement retailer has limited what it has said about tariffs on prices, but the company did report results yesterday, and the chief financial officer said Home Depot will have to have some price increases. Amazon will shut down the Amazon App Store on Android today. Amazon started this to be a competitor to Google Play on Android devices. Now, App Store customers with Amazon coins in their account will be refunded, and the store will be on the Fire TV and Fire tablet devices still. Well, the government has sued ticket reseller Key Investment Group for illegally buying up thousands of tickets to live events, including Taylor Swift's Eras Tour, and then reselling them at a markup. The FTC says for one Swift concert, Key Investment Group used 49 different accounts to purchase 273 tickets so they could evade the 6-ticket limit. Ticketmaster faced intense criticism after that botched 2022 sale of tickets to the Eras Tour, when billions of requests from fans and bots and ticket resellers overwhelmed the website, and they ended up having to cancel that ticket sale to the public. Well, tech shares dragged on the market yesterday. Investors buying up some of this year's less favored sectors instead, like utilities and healthcare. This morning, we're pointing slightly lower. Live from the New York Stock Exchange, I'm Jane King.
Rick Carlisle will be back as bench boss for the Pacers next season. Pacers say they and Carlisle have agreed to a multi-year contract extension following their first appearance in the NBA Finals in 25 years. Neither side is releasing details about how much he'll make or how many more seasons he'll be coach. Carlisle is now the NBA's oldest head coach at 65. Another Fever player is out for the season. The team says guard Sophie Cunningham will miss the rest of the year with a knee injury. It happened during Sunday's win over the Connecticut Sun. Cunningham said in a podcast that she tore the medial collateral ligament in her right knee. She's now the third Fever guard to suffer a season-ending injury, along with Sydney Colson and Ari McDonald. Caitlin Clark is still out with her groin injury, but head coach Stephanie White says that she hopes to have Clark back before the end of the regular season. Wish TV is your education station. Now that school is underway for most students, we want to celebrate your favorite teachers with the Golden Apple Award. Every month, Wish TV will surprise a deserving teacher, but first we need you to send in nominations. In case you forgot what the award is or what it looks like, here are some of your favorite moments from last school year.
Oh, Dios mío!
She's like a sister to me, for real. Like, she just cares so much about me, and I love her.
Being an exceptional teacher! 6 students nominated you for this award.
I'm grateful.
I make his eyebrows like this.
She's a beautiful human.
If you had to name him, what would he be?
She is joy and passion and love all wrapped into one person.
Thank you so much. That's great. Thank you.
Show you how it works. So if you go like that.
Nice and funny.
Oh.
Kids need to know that you love them, and I think the kids know that he loves them.
Thank you. I had no idea. You know, it's because of these guys right here.
The care that she has for our kids is just unmatched.
And this is your dining room?
Miss Grace just got that vibe. Like Miss Grace is just special all around.
An exceptional teacher.
I guess my students love me. Thank you.
Focus our brain on
bringing joy to learning here at
nice
Plainfield.
Job.
And she exudes that every day.
Nice job.
In addition to your other prizes.
Oh my goodness, I didn't even know.
Thank you.
She just believes in you more than anybody else will.
We're giving you $2,000.
Oh my God.
How you doing?
Goes out of his way to get to know his students personally and develop those deep connections with them.
Congratulations! Oh my word. Thank you. Thank you. I don't know what this is. What's happening? Oh my gosh, thank you so much.
Congratulations! Can you give yourself a round of applause? Hello. I love her so much. B.
Because
she's a great teacher.
It's magical walking into her space because it's so loving.
An exceptional teacher.
Excited, surprised, nervous. Walk, walk. She's nice, kind, encouraging. She's the best teacher I ever met, even though I just met her this year.
Exceptional teacher.
Oh, thank you.
Really surprised.
Grand finale winner is Miss Karina Briseño from Wayne Township. Congratulations! All teachers deserve the recognition, so I'm very thankful. Thank you so much.
Okay, if you have a favorite teacher, please tell us all about them. The more information, the better. Just go to wishtv.com/Golden Apple. Tell us why your teacher deserves to be our Golden Apple Award winner. Then watch Daybreak to see who our first winner is, starting in the end of September. This has been your News 8 Daily from Wish TV. I'm Hannah Mordeau. Watch us on Wish TV and wishtv.com.
This is the News 8 Daily 8 podcast, a Wish TV News 8 update on demand. For even more, on demand and on the go, connect with Wish TV on Facebook at wishtv.com and on the free Wish TV mobile app. Thank you for listening. And be sure to like, subscribe, and follow this podcast for updates every weekday morning on the All Indiana Podcast Network and wherever you get your podcast.